Philly sports, love and pain. I'm Dave. That's Kenny.
Hello.
Or should I say, I'm Dog the Bounty Hunter.
You fucking wish.
Yo, this manhunt is in my head, bro.
I hope he pays you a visit. What if he comes? What if he comes to your house and he's just like, "Hey, can I get a pair of boots and can I borrow this shitty Volvo you have?"
Why, I used to have a shitty Volvo. I got rid of that. Sold that a while ago. But what would I do about that? I mean, does he have a gun or no?
The gun is not interested in you.
I mean, I'm not helping the guy. Come on, what the fuck?
I'm fucking helping the guy. I want to see him win. This is great.
I mean, to be honest, I'd probably shoot the guy. But first,
the crack of the night.
It's pretty wild.
I'm rooting for the fugitive. I don't care how that sounds. I'm rooting for him.
Man, you have some wild takes.
Go find asylum, my friend.
This is one of them. This motherfucker's over here rooting for a fugitive.
Hey, just like Ocean Gate, it keeps me alive, man. Keeps me alive.
That's incredible.
Also, I have to rant before we get into this.
Let's go.
If you're still fucking offended and crying about 9/11, grow the fuck up.
No, stop. You can't rant on 9/11 about on 9/12. You can't do that.
I can. Yeah, because it's fresh. Stop bitching about it. Fucking, I get it. It's been 20 years. It's time to crack a fucking joke, all right? Did the spaghetti tower with the marinara where the plane crashed really, Mamma Mia, affect your fucking day, you fucking pussy?
No, I didn't see that meme until you sent it to me.
It was good though, wasn't it?
I'm surprised people are still coming up with new memes, to be honest.
I love it. It gives me life. It's my favorite holiday. I'm declaring it my favorite holiday.
I think the thing about 9/11 is that it's very age dependent. And that sounds weird because to me, it really probably shouldn't be. But also to me, comedy should not have boundaries. And
yeah, we've talked about that. And
we have. And when comedy have boundaries,
it's no longer comedy.
Yeah. It causes problems when comedy doesn't have boundaries. So
what don't I make fun of? I make fun of everything equally.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say that. I wouldn't
say
there's...
I haven't said anything that I would say. I mean, I have said some fucked up shit in my life. Don't get me wrong. But I make fun of it all.
You have a soft spot for some reason for 9/11 comedy, and that's, it's like people that make fun of cancer. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, you're gonna fucking put a cancer hospital behind Iowa and have them wave at the beginning of the third quarter every time?
I don't know, but I really
fuck me.
There it is, Mike.
There was the 9/11 karma.
Mike, you were calling for that. The tooth hit. There it is. Every night, every night. Kenny hit the tooth hit.
Fuck.
So the Eagles looked like shit.
They looked like my boys' diapers.
Which is probably where are you? You're probably still in the liquid phase, right?
Grainy.
Yeah, grainy and like sand.
Yeah, but I mean it's one or two big poops and the whole day is just that's all I hear. It's in my fucking nightmares.
Yeah, he's a pretty grunty kid, huh?
He's a grunting son of a bitch.
What's up with that? Why is he so grunty?
They call it infant dysplasia or something like that. He can't control his fucking shit muscles. So he's gonna have Crohn's. He's fucked.
Kid was born with Crohn's.
Yeah, he's in trouble already. So basically what it means is like he can't separate he's pushing way too hard to shit. When really it should just be, when you take a dump, it's fluid, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously,
and we have control over it. You know what I mean? He just doesn't have it yet, but
he'll get there. Just keep on cheering him on.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
But yeah, no, I mean, I don't know many people that were like happy about the Eagles game.
It didn't help that the Cowboys just followed that up with a fucking ass drumming. And like, I don't know how much of that is like, are the Giants going to be bad? Are the Cowboys really that good? Or is it?
I don't know.
For some reason, the Cowboys have the division's number.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I don't know how much you really can take from that one.
Yeah, but now they get to play fucking Zach Wilson.
Yeah,
the rich get richer.
At least Zach. Yeah, Zach Wilson. They're not going to beat them. I was going to say at least he's got a week to prepare, but they're not going to fucking beat them.
Prepare for what? He can't throw it past fucking 7 yards.
That was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. But he wasn't expecting to play in that game, Dan.
I think he played well. I mean,
He did.
for what it is and how it was,
They
I
won
think
the
he
game,
played. Wow.
right? Is that? Oh, that's all that matters around here, right? Wins.
That's
wins.
true.
All that
But-
matters is a win.
Do we think? You know what? I noticed two controversial calls over the weekend. One was called and one wasn't. Right.
Hmm.
The one on the Eagles where Stoll tripped over Gainwell and then kicked his leg out and tripped someone.
Stock just hit a 2-run homer. They are now trailing 6-5.
Let's just keep with the negative vibe on that, so maybe they'll win it. You know what I mean? We've been done nothing but talk shit on that.
So you saw the questionable call both in the Eagles games?
Well, the Eagles game was, what I'm talking about, where Stoll came across and then he got tripped up by Gainwell and then he tripped the defender and they called tripping. Well, and then they didn't call it in the Bills game, the Bills Jets game on the kick for the touchdown. I mean, it was a blatant trip.
Yeah.
But I think, well, I don't know. I was gonna say, if you get tripped on those kind of plays, how do you call a penalty? I mean, what are you supposed to do with your body? You got tripped, but then people are just gonna. It's too black and white, right?
Well, they also missed like 2 blocking the backs on that kick.
Yeah, the refs. It's like Kelsey said, like it's tiring.
I mean, were they like, all right, let's the Jets came all the way back. They got the OT. Let's let them win.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you're gonna talk about perfect script ending on 9/11,
yeah. No,
and you can't even tell me that fucking meme that I sent you, where it was like North Tower, Giants lose 40-0, South Tower.
Yeah, it was good. It was good timing, comedic timing, as far as like the Aaron Rodgers injury. The whole thing.
I love it.
But yeah, Aaron Rodgers out for the season. Torn Achilles.
I don't think it's a clear.
I do.
I know. I hear you, and you have plenty of evidence to back yourself up.
Yeah, I mean, look, listen, he could come back, I'm sure, but is he going to be Aaron Rodgers?
I mean, he hasn't been Aaron Rodgers for 3 years.
I mean, all right, but so let's think about that. It's the left foot, so it's not the plant leg. That's good.
And he doesn't really run that much anymore. It ain't like he's only when he needs to, and that's rare.
No, but he's gonna get. I mean, the tackle wasn't that egregious. You know what I mean? Like the guy was just regular tackling him.
That was a weird tackle. You don't think so?
Yeah, it was all right. I mean, it wasn't crazy. I don't think it was like that.
That's but see, like the way the foot was positioned, it just like it crumbled up like a foil, like a piece of foil.
I know. Did you see the slow-mo version of that thing when it slapped up into the calf muscle?
Can I just tell you that like,
woo,
something got a little hard in my body. I don't know what it is. I just like when I see that and I know that was it. Like that was the moment you can watch the body fail. I don't know what it is. It's just like when I tore my ACL. Like I literally caught the ball, ran around the fucking scrum, and pop, sniper. And I was like,
oh man.
So I don't know. I don't know. It's like when you were like a kid and people would hurt themselves on purpose. You'd fucking. I don't know. I didn't grow up out of it. I guess I don't know. Can't explain it.
So yeah, I mean, there's not a lot to take positive from that game to me.
I would put 0. No, I told you I like Slay. I like Slay.
0. Here's a couple things I liked. Let's start with that. Let's start with the positive, right?
All right, I like positive.
Yeah, we don't usually do that. I loved Jalen Carter.
Oh, you want to go 1 for 1? Let's go 1 for 1. You go, I go.
All right, I love Jalen Carter.
Okay.
Jalen Carter was the best defensive tackle. I didn't check the numbers from last night.
No, it's 100% true.
Okay, so he had the most hurries out of any defensive
8
tackle
of them
in the league. 8 pressures, 7 hurries. I mean, almost a perfect game from Jalen Carter. Just looked like could not be blocked.
He looked like what I thought Jordan Davis would look like last year.
Yes, out of the gate too.
That's what I mean. And I think Jordan Davis is going to take a big year 2 leap.
And not only that, they gave him 40 snaps, dude.
Yeah, because they were like, "Oh fuck, we got to bring this big boy in."
40 snaps. That's impressive for the first game.
And what's his face only had 7. Smith, right?
Nolan Smith 7.
That ain't it.
I think they got to make a change. They will, obviously, since N'Kobe's
Now
out.
they have to.
Yeah. All right. So what's yours? I want
Slay.
going. Slay, no doubt, and probably
That was.
He even said. Did you see that tweet that he put out?
Oh, that was the nastiest bait I've ever seen of a cornerback to a quarterback. Cornerback. Wow, that's kind of closer than you think it is. Quarterback, right? Cornerback. Quarterback. Thank God it wasn't high for that discovery. That would fucking rack me for a little bit.
We wouldn't be able to talk for like 5
No,
to 10 minutes.
I would. I mean, I'm a little fucked up right now. No, but that was one of the dirtiest plays I've ever seen. As far as like baiting the quarterback, I mean, that's a 9. I mean, that's a 9 out of 10.
So, like, for what Kenny's talking about, if you guys don't really care about X and O's, Slay was playing left cornerback, and he was on his way back, and he baited the shit.
Just ran straight, like he wasn't even in the play.
He was going to play the middle, and hook, line, and sinker. As soon as the ball was released, he sprinted over and just sniped that ball. It was perfect play.
I honestly think 30 quarterbacks throw that ball.
Well, that's the read, and he knows that. See, like
that's what I'm saying.
That's the best part about it. He knows the quarterback read on that play. So when he's dropping back and he's acting like he's playing free safety, basically, the quarterback's like, "Oh fuck yeah, this is like fucking licking his chops," and he knows that. That's the best part.
No, every quarterback makes that throw.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, if you don't make that throw, you miss the read.
That's what I'm saying. And like I was trying to go like Rodgers, Mahomes, probably, but Mahomes,
did he make that catch every time? Probably not.
He didn't make it.
Oh, that's right. That's not the one.
Drop.
That's not the one. That's right.
Yeah,
so
that's why
the thing. And that's what was in my mind. Like he's got weird hands. Like he doesn't always snipe picks. I feel like he should have more.
Oh yeah, agreed.
Which I mean, we're nitpicking now, but
yeah, we're knocking.
Yeah.
I mean, you catch that. That's like one of the best plays of the year. You got to catch it though. I mean, now it's just a forgotten memory.
It was a great play, but yeah,
it was. I take nothing away from.
So my next good performance of the game, would go to N'Kobe Dean, and that is not a popular opinion, but graded as a 90 in the run defense in the game. 6 tackles, led the team in tackles, tied for lead. And 5 stops on those tackles. So
stuffies.
He did the thing that people claimed that he couldn't do, which was stuff the run. He did it 1 week and he's hurt already. Fine. The
N'Kobe Dean hate's weird to me.
Yeah, I don't know if it's hate though. I think it's just like he's small. I mean, he probably can't do it. I think it's like, or do you think people actually are totally against the guy?
I don't know. And here's and we've been talking. This is now going to be like the 19th week I've complained about this, but like Twitter's so fucking broken. Like,
oh god,
it's the only thing people are on Twitter now is just to spout hot takes. That's all it is at this point. Like, you don't really know what anyone's saying, and like we fall into the trap sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, we're looking for a view here, and absolutely, like, we'll be the first to tell you that. But like, we retract pretty quickly. A lot of people will fucking Colts, Cowboys. Ernie is the worst. Ernie has passed in the alley as dumbest fucking account on Twitter. Ernie, fucking bitch.
Ernie is like your arch nemesis, I think.
Dude, I just, you know what it is he stole my style. It pisses me off.
Right. So what it is he snipes and he doesn't care what people say back.
Yeah, and then he triples and quadruple downs, and that's weird to me. It's like
Did you see the other day? Did you see when he put the shit stain on Jalen Hurts' ass?
Yeah, see, like, that's cool. Like, I'm cool with that. That's funny to me. But like, and then he just
pretty funny.
You can't, like, I think I've been saying this since Dak Prescott's been in the league. He's a top 12 quarterback. But when you need him, he's a top 25 quarterback. Like, when you need him not to fucking shit his pants, literally.
Top 12 though, you're talking junk though to them,
Yeah, but like, do you think he's that bad? I don't think he's that bad. I just don't think he's a Carson Wentz
No,
almost.
I don't think he's that bad. I think he's better than Carson Wentz. I think he's top
No, I know
10.
that. I'm just saying, like, just mental midget when it matters most.
It seems to be that way.
Yeah, and hopefully, well, not hopefully, because I don't want them to have any success. But
Me neither.
I have no problem with. I have no problem. And that's the thing with like these rivalries, right? Like the Niners, their players are just fucking annoying and they're stupid because they're delusional if they think that they were going to win with a healthy Brock Purdy. Delusional.
Oh, don't ask them that after week 1, man.
But these fucking fans, man, they may, and we have them too. I mean, I send them to you all the time. Like we have dumb fans. We really fucking. I mean, every fan base does, but we seem to have some Delco trash.
There are some. I don't know if they're all from Delco, but there are some dumb fans out there. Man, there are. And you know what? They call the radio stations, and they're vocal.
And that's why I told you from day one I've been out on radio because like I can't listen to fucking Johnny from fucking Mayfield. You know what I mean? With his fucking egregious like
Mayfield's not in Delco.
Yeah, I didn't realize it. But the thing is that, you know, at the end of the day,
if you really wanted to hammer it home, you should have said you were Nick from Aston.
Nick from Broomall, Barney from Broomall. Like the Phillies is a good example. I'm all over the place today, but Twitter's pissing me off. Like, it's too long to be hanging and dying by every fucking week or every game.
Well, all right. So the Phillies, yes, right? Like, this is where the divide happens, right? Because people get so used to how they need to react to Eagles games, that they do it to the Phillies games, and it's just not realistic, and it's not healthy.
We did the math. I think. Well, you did the math. I don't do math. I think we talked about me and you. If we took out every 2-game series and every 4-game series, and they won every series, they would win 90 games just on that. I think that's correct.
Just win the series.
2 out of 3, right?
Or split the evens.
Yeah, and that's fine. That's good fucking team.
Right. And
it's a good fucking team.
People shit on them if they win, they lose one game. It's like,
I know,
dude. I hate you because you got me in that one Phillies fan group on Facebook, and it might be the single-handedly the single worst fan group I've ever seen in my life on Facebook.
And there's a level. Horrendous. There's a level of being There's a level of being passionate and then just downright moronic, right?
Yeah. There's like a troll. There's a troll thing that like is fun and acceptable, but when it's the same line every post or every time someone says something positive, you immediately comment like, "Oh, you're a rah."
You know what?
It's lame, dude. Come up with something better.
I've noticed too lately that like people can't handle a 4 out of 5 loss. Like if they have like a bad 5 games, if they have 4 losses out of 5, it's something about those numbers. Don't
go on a losing streak. And let me tell you something. Don't go 3 or 4 games in a row where you get like one hit. Because
and honestly, like what was that, June or July? When did they go like really good? They were like 23 and 8 or something like that.
Well, they were really good. They were really
August.
Good. July was good and August was good.
Yeah, so like you take July or August's number, and people were still. I think it was July. Okay. And they were like, "Oh, they could have won the last game of the month." That's like they won 23 of them. They won 23 in a month. That's incredible. But yet our fucking dumbass fan base throwing batteries at JD Drew. I mean, warranted. That dude's a fucking cum dumpster.
Well, here's the other thing. People still talk shit on Trey Turner. Like, are we serious right now? Like, can we stop?
Weird behavior, man.
The guy in August batted .333, slugged .685, and not to mention in the last 2 months has hit 15 home runs. 15.
Well, and if you like, also like someone that I think gets fair criticism this year is like JT Realmuto. Like, he does not.
He's been pretty missing. He's been MIA a lot.
The problem is he's fucking swinging at the Ryan Howard ball away in the fucking dirt. I mean, in his case, is it well, Ryan would have been swinging at the right in the dirt, right? And JT is left in the dirt, or is it vice versa? Trying to think
JT,
mechanics.
yeah, JT. Well, you mean the ball or the way they
The
pass it?
ball.
The ball would be on for JT on the left side if you're watching the TV.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. See.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but he has 18 home runs. Like
I know.
it's not as abysmal as it is, but this is what happens when you have a top 3 catcher for the last 5 years, 4 years, and then they kind of slump and they look sluggish. But he's still hitting. I mean, I don't trust him in a bases loaded 2 outs bottom 9 situation. I wouldn't trust him.
Well, this is also what you get though when it comes to the Eagles. And see, so like what happened was a lot of people came into this game with fresh, still somehow fresh in their minds. You know what? And that's, now that I just think about that, maybe that's another reason why they should play some preseason football. Because the last time we saw the starters on the field was in the fucking Super Bowl.
I think this adage of not playing in the preseason is silly.
It's not going to happen next year. I would put that on anything right now, because look at the dudes who shit themselves this weekend.
Herbert,
Herbert. Well, Herbert played well.
Did he?
They scored 6 points or some shit.
I thought he had a bad. I thought he had a bad throwing day.
Did he really?
I'll look into that, but I mean, definitely Hurts.
Right? Not amazing. Joe Burrow, Josh Allen.
Is it time to have a conversation about Josh Allen?
Well, I'll tell you what. You know who Josh Allen reminds me of a lot?
Yeah, Carson Wentz, 100%.
Carson Wentz.
I agree.
And Brett Favre at the end.
Oh, Lamar didn't have a good opening game. No, he was piss poor. What?
Yeah, 169 for Lamar.
Baker Mayfield.
Herbert had 228 and they scored 34 somehow. But
yeah, that's decent.
It's okay. It's just okay. But yeah, I mean, Mahomes, they lost.
Tua. Oh, Mahomes was the other one. Tua looked great, man.
Tua looked good.
I wonder if that's what that means when your brain's not rattling inside your skull. And then this is the other thing you see on Twitter. I literally saw this tweet where it said, "Oh, Jalen Hurts played like shit, and Tua balled out, and Jalen Hurts has the best wide receiver duo and the best O line." And I'm thinking to myself, shit. Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill is literally top 3.
I was gonna say it's not really a big fucking step down.
Fucking Christ, dude.
But listen, I would be the first one to tell you that Jalen Hurts had a bad game.
Yeah, I mean he did. I mean it is what it is. He did. So it's just how is he going to bounce back?
Yeah, exactly. But part of my problem though with that is because I'm a stats guy. I'm digging through the next gen and all this fucking bullshit, and I'm looking at like his depth of targets and his air yards and where's he looking, where's he not. And let me ask you something. If the game plan was to have Jalen Hurts throwing the majority of his passes between behind the line of scrimmage, so like they're like screen passes and shit like that, and then like before 10 yards down the field, how in the world does Dallas Goedert not catch a ball?
Yeah, that really was disappointing.
Jalen Hurts was 18 of 20 for 104 yards on passes either behind the line of scrimmage up to 9 air yards. 18 of 20. 4 of 6 for 66 between 10 and 19. 0 for 3 on 20 plus. And so the Eagles had a short game plan and Goddard wasn't a part of it. If that's not on Jalen Hurts, I wouldn't think.
I didn't like that.
Now I saw plays where he was open, but I don't know if he was the read, and I don't know what they're telling him to do.
These fucking quarterback coaches are like, or couch quarterbacks, or like, you line up. Yeah, all right, buddy. Like, what? It's a fucking Christ Almighty. You see that safety that's 3 feet away?
they play like a couple games of Madden on the all Madden level, and they think they can read safeties and
Yeah,
shit.
blow my bick.
Look, it's a cover 2 robber. It's simple. It's the same people that think they could just go out and catch this fucking manhunt guy.
Oh, I can get him.
Oh, stop it.
I get him.
Stop. Just stop.
But the problem is when I got to him, I'd have to aid him and get him to where he needed to go. Because I'm a friend. I'm an ally. Come to my
I'm an
house.
ally.
Come to my house. I'll get you taken care of. We have a rental car. You can have it. Yours. Don't care what you do with it.
I didn't see anything. No, but you know what I'm saying? Like people get this weird notion that like what is happening on the screen is easier than it really is.
100%.
And I don't appreciate that. I hate that actually. So you'll never fucking hear me on this podcast say that, you know, they fucked up because all he had to do was, you know, scramble out of the pocket and throw it, you know, sidearm to Dallas Goedert streaking. Like it's ridiculous to say shit like that.
You know what I hate?
That really red hot chip.
Yeah, that thing scares me, honestly. Nick Sirianni sitting on a presser and going, I thought the OC called a good game. That
he said he was. I think he said he was brilliant,
fucking pisses
or he
me
was awesome or something. I
off.
can't remember the verbiage. Yeah.
Stop doing shit like that. I would almost rather you be like, there's some things we need to work on. That's all you gotta say. That's not throwing them under the bus. That's just an honest assessment. But to sit there and be like, he called a great game. Where? You show me. You put the game on and you show me where the good game was called. Because what I saw was very lucky to win the game is what I fucking saw. How about that?
All right. So after 1 week, Kenny, you know, what is like your vibe? Like, so you got the obvious, like Swift barely was involved.
Yeah, that was weird. Still thinking about that.
You know, like what was, I feel like the game plan was either terrible or they were really bad at execution.
I don't like that Penny was a healthy scratch.
They didn't even have Penny on the field.
Yeah, and like the thing is like you need to okay, and again,
they might be like literally keeping him though for like, you know, the day that one of them gets hurt because they know it's going to happen.
Gainwell's ribs, he's probably not playing. It's too
Gainwell's already out.
Here's the thing. You didn't play anyone in preseason, so you can't you can't put a chart together and be like, I'm comfortable with that. Do you know what I mean? The conditions
absolutely not
on Sunday were a Penny game, right? Wet.
So this is what I don't understand. Like Gainwell's not a ground and pound guy.
What are we doing with Gainwell? Why are we trying to make Gainwell an NFL starter in year 2?
I don't know. I don't like the. I said this to one of my friends. I was like, well, I don't know what it is about him. I don't hate the guy, but when he gets the ball, it looks like he's like too upright or something about him. Like his running style, he's not a regular running back. He's like I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's like that guy on the motorcycle when you drive by and he's like sitting up all high and shit. And then like, I don't know. It just doesn't look right.
He's like about like halfway too tall running. Does that make sense? Like where people are hunched over the ball running, you know, he's like.
Yeah, his pad level is too high.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And that's probably why his ribs got fucked up.
Well, they also got fucked up because he's a little fucking boy.
He's, what is he? You know, I don't know.
He looks like the fucking convict out there, 5'1", 180.
No, he's 5'11", isn't he?
He could have fooled me.
But he's not the pound guy, right?
And the pound guy they left on the fucking bench.
They didn't even suit him
they didn't
up.
dress him.
Right?
You can't go into week 1 not knowing what you have in your running back team. And if you want to get rid of Sanders, you're like, oh, we're good with getting rid of Sanders. At least give yourself the best options, which is dressing everyone. And I don't know, like if you went, Penny, in order for us to dress you and get you some reps, I need you to do special teams. I'm sure he would have been fucking fine with it.
Yeah, fine.
But instead, I gotta watch fucking Stoll fucking trip people. I can't. And I love Stoll.
So like if your game plan was to go into that and like dink and dunk with Gainwell, why did Goddard not catch a pass? I need to know that. And I didn't really hear anybody. I did hear people ask about it. He's like, well, sometimes the game plan doesn't warrant, it's not in the mix, not in the cards. Smitty last
When are
year
the
in the
Eagles?
game,
Yeah, I know.
in
I
the
love
first
that.
game.
I love that. Okay, cool.
Listen, I'm trying. I'm really trying hard.
Did a
to
tight
not-
end have a catch?
Well, I'll check. I'm in the
I
game.
bet you
book.
they didn't.
My guess is no.
You can't win it. They got lucky.
No, they didn't. They did not.
I mean, that's unheard. Like, what are they doing?
Quez had 2. Gainwell had 4. Devontae had 7. AJ Brown had 7, and Scott and Swift each had 1.
First off,
Swift was 1 for 0.
Have we had
1 for
enough
0,
of
yeah.
the Boston Scott experience? I think I'm done. I know it's one game.
I have to ask a question. Why are you suiting up Boston Scott and not Rashad Penny?
Like, I could understand if it was the Giants.
What am I missing here? What does he bring to the table that Penny can't give you?
Fucking it's brand loyalty, bro, and this is the problem. They get stuck in their own fucking ways, man.
I'm concerned. I told you I was concerned.
Honestly, like it's so shitty to have to come on here and like after a win, and I would say a very critical, important win, and obviously
huge win. Yes, they
not
needed
saying
that.
it's a must win, so I don't want to fucking hear someone say that shit.
No, it's not a must win.
It was a fucking critical win, and here we are for 31-ish minutes. I don't feel comfortable going into Thursday. I have no idea. I have no idea. Who are they dressing?
How can you? Also, how in the fuck did they open up 8-point favorites against the Vikings?
Also,
8 points?
Are they not going to run Jalen Hurts? What's the plan here?
By the way, it's at -6 now.
I know. That's scary movement.
Crashing down.
It should. It should be 3.5.
Let's talk about Lane Johnson.
Ugh.
Lane Johnson. I did some research in the PFF. Oh, Trey Turner just tied the game.
Fuck my mouth.
I know.
I mean, literally. Did he homer?
Yeah, I think so.
Dude, I mean,
people need to stop with him. People need to stop with
he
Trey
does
Turner.
suck.
Come on.
Now, I've been on Turner
I know.
from the beginning.
Yeah, Trey Turner homered as he rounded the bases. 2 fans made it. Oh, my God. 2 fans ran onto the field and made it all the way from right field to the left field. The game is tied. Madness.
I love it.
Holy shit, dude. You know what he should have done? He should have fucking showboated at third base like fucking Acuna.
Yeah, first off, can we talk about him?
I mean, he's legendary.
Fuck him.
He's fucking legendarily good.
I'm tired of him. I'm tired of all the Braves.
I'm 1,000,000% tired of him, but he's good.
Fuck.
You know what? Olsen doesn't bog me, really. Like he
bothers me because the fucking Athletics were just like, here, take him.
No, he bothers me because he fucking hits homers like it's nothing. But like he doesn't like. I don't know. He's not a dick about it, I guess. Acuna is a dick, straight up. He was doing the fly. He was doing. He's flapping.
Guy.
You see him flapping his wings as he fucking hit the homer.
I think that's a thing they've been doing.
No, that might be. It might be. But it's bad. It's a bad
because that
Philly,
fat fucking woman beater did it too.
Yeah, it's just a bad
Ozuna.
Yeah.
Also, can we talk about that?
We got to go back. We got to go back to Lane Johnson. But yes,
I don't care. Can we talk about how like these fucking two things piss me off? Well, a lot of things piss me off. Pro athletes that drink and drive boggles my fucking mind. I don't understand it. I'll never understand it.
Especially since Uber, dude. There was a time, believe it or not, kids, when Uber didn't fucking exist.
Yeah, and listen, I have been there, okay? I have been there, and I'm like, I don't want to wait for this fucking Uber. You know what I mean? I get it. It's frustrating, but you're fucking rich. You can wait. Anyway, that pisses me off. And second thing is when athletes beat the shit out of their wives and girlfriends. I don't understand. This dude, what's his name from the NBA? Kevin Porter Jr. or something like that?
Yeah, Kevin
broke
Porter.
his girlfriend's vertebrae.
Oh wait, a new one happened again?
Yeah, in New York. He fucking strangled her so fucking hard that it broke her upper vertebrae. Right? What are you fucking people doing? Are you idiots? I mean, nothing. You can't get you. How could you get that fucking mad where you see a woman and you're like, I'm gonna fucking snap your neck, you fucking slut. And then, how are you only on first? Bomb's pissing me off. I'm starting to be a bomb hater. Boom, bomb, bomb,
But
boom,
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 boom, boom.
boom. It's pissing me off. Anyway, it's just weird to me, like the Ray Rice thing when he fucking two-piece comboed her in the elevator and knocked her out, and then he drug. That's your fucking. That's
Dude,
the mother of your child.
He drug her by her fucking hair, dude.
That's the mother of your child. At least after you knock her out, pick her up.
I don't know, man. There's like some.
It bothers me so much. It's like you guys, you know how many people get to be pro athletes, and you know how many people would like. I would fucking swallow glass every day for the rest of my life to fucking be a pro athlete. You know what I mean? And these fucking people are 1-2 punching KFC combos in a fucking elevator. It pisses me off. Come on, Harper.
It's bad. Oh, Harper's up.
Yeah. Somehow, the ball went into Acuna's what, right field this tonight?
Yeah.
All right, never mind. That's why he's good. He's like one of the best players in MLB right now.
He's the MVP. It's not close.
Mookie made it fun.
Mookie's good too. That's true. I shouldn't take away from Mookie.
Do you think steals have any value? And okay, let me rephrase this. They obviously have value. That's not what I'm saying. Do you think steals have any value though in the MVP race? Because I really don't think it matters. Pop up. Like if you're going eye to eye, like what would a steal outweigh any other stat?
It depends what else he's doing. Like if he hits, 35 homers, bats 320, and has 40 steals, like, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
It's just like the combo. It's a combo stat. It doesn't stand alone. It's got to be.
You need it with other things.
Yeah, for sure.
I just don't think. I mean,
and he's menace on the base path, dude.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he gets on the base, and like the dude, they threw it away yesterday. What? Who was it? Lorenzen threw it away, and
bullpen Lorenzen.
He put his head down and was running to third. Bryce Harper got a single. Was running to third.
You're ahead of me. Shut the fuck up.
Without even like hesitation. He was like, oh, that ball got past me. I'm going to be on third.
Yo, yeah.
And he was on third.
He don't miss a beat.
It was incredible.
How far ahead are you of me?
I'm not watching the game.
You're live fed?
Yeah, I'm watching the app.
Is Alec on third?
No.
He's second. Fucking pissing me off.
But they have no outs, Kenny.
I get it. Ugh. Their base running is suspect.
It is. And I mean, if Rojas gets picked off again at first base, I might stop watching him.
There was a game the other day. There's 2 outs. Alec is on second, and the ball gets hit, and he should have scored, and he stopped running to see where the ball was going to land. There's 2 outs.
This is what happens when we do a podcast and the Phillies are on.
Yeah, I mean, it is chaos.
It's a problem. It's a fucking problem.
Here it is, old Mr. Swing of the Dirt.
Do you want me to tell you what happens or no?
No, yeah, because I'm so delayed. You might as well, because it's just gonna be me staring at this thing for 30 seconds after you tell me.
All right, it's fine. I'll tell you when something happens. He struck out.
No, he didn't. Did he?
Yes, he did.
Do you see what I'm trying to say, though?
Well, that was actually not in the ball, not in the on the.
It's just unreliable. He's just unreliable this year. I don't want him anywhere. I want him at 8. And sweet Quickcrete fucking patch, you fucking Atlanta Brave pusses.
Dude, I haven't seen one sponsor patch that looks good. Not one.
You know what cracks me up when he strikes out too? He does the same thing. He's like, motherfucker, to himself. And it's like, yeah, motherfucker. Stop striking out. You fuck face. Oh, here we
Uh,
go. Old Nicky C gonna swing at things in his elbows.
Uh-oh.
Not good.
Uh-oh.
Double play.
Uh-oh.
If it's a double play, I'll hang myself. It's a double play. Oh my god. Is it?
It's a double play. It's a double play.
It's always a first swing double play.
That was a meatball. That was he had to swing. Good old Nicky GIDP.
Fucking David Carradine had it right.
I mean, that was a meatball. That was right down the middle.
I get it, but Jesus fucking Christ.
These Phillies Braves game, Matt Gelb. These Phillies Braves games are absolute meat grinders.
I hate the Braves.
I do too. I think I hate the Braves more than the Mets, dude.
I hate the Braves more than I hate any professional team that is a rival.
Wow, that's a fucking statement,
Isn't it?
It is because
they just always
because you got the Devils in there, you got the Rangers in there.
Yeah, but like honestly,
you got the Cowboys in there.
Not successful.
You got the Celtics in there.
Yeah, they pissed me off too. But I'm out on the NBA, so it doesn't bother me.
You say that now. I'll see you in December.
No way.
We'll see.
Not if I can't get my bankroll back, dude. I'm ice cold. Like, don't
They're
even. I'm like 0 for 30 on FanDuel.
Woo! They love you.
I'm not happy about it. Trust me.
So let's go back to Lane Johnson since they're going to extras. Lane Johnson allowed 5 hurries on Sunday.
His most since what? 14, I think.
His most since 2014. I looked it up.
Yeah.
On PFF. His most since 2014 in a game. What's the level of concern?
4.
Jordan Mailata. He allowed 4 hurries.
So I've been kind of regressing myself on Mailata a little bit.
6 pressures if you count. Actually, it's 5 hurries, but it's 6 pressures on Johnson. And 4 pressures on Mailata.
Yeah, I've been feeling a little cautious about Mailata since I don't know midseason last year. I've been worried about him. The O-line's in trouble when Kelsey hangs it.
And Kelsey had a decent game.
No, I agree. You know, that was going to be one of my positive was like not hearing Cam Jurgens' name in any kind of negative light.
No, and he had a mediocre game, but he didn't stand out in a negative way.
How come this fucking guy he's always the runner on second? Always.
Who is it? Oh, Cassiano.
No, Hall.
Oh, for the Braves.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Well, how about we don't give up a 2-run homer right away?
I was just thinking that. Like now I gotta watch someone hit a fucking single and score this fucking guy from second. Travis the fraud.
Who's pitching? Is it Kimbrel?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Kimbrel. All right. Well, I guess we're going to be touching about the Phillies. So let's.
I mean, the level of concern for the O-line is.
Let's do that. What's the level of concern? Let's go right down the list. Jalen Hurts.
Oh, 10's panic.
10 is panic.
Jalen Hurts. 2.
I'm at a 2. Offensive line.
5. A whole unit? The whole unit?
Yeah.
I mean, you could go level of concern 1, 1, 3, 2, and it's really a 7, right? If you were to individually pick them out. I'm concerned about Mailata a lot. I've been worried about him. Lane, I'm not so worried about, but he is getting old. You know what I mean?
I think I'm a 5 there. Yeah. I need to see more. I think. This Thursday night game is going to tell us a lot because
massive for the season. Win or loss.
It's a home opener.
If
it's
they
prime
lose,
time.
If they lose, it's not such a big deal if they play well enough. You know what I mean? Like if they play as good as as good as they can, and they lose on some bullshit, then yeah, I mean that will change your opinion on it.
Yeah, for sure. If they play a solid game and they just get beat, all right.
This adage of like, oh, must win, they got to go 7-0. It's just like, bro, the Bills. I mean, if we're just looking at what we saw from week 1, and this is such a shitty, like, terrible thing to do as like a podcast and B as a sports fan, you shouldn't do this. But no way.
He got him.
Whew. I kind of wish Kimbrel would have put his glove out in some kind of athletic way. The Bills don't look like a juggernaut. The Jets now look like they're going to be feeble. We've been talking about this from the beginning. Strength of schedule means absolutely nothing until you get to that fucking week. So, I'm not worried about the Bills. Should I be concerned about the Bills? I'm not concerned about the Bills.
It depends who shows up. The Bills lay eggs, man.
That's my point, though. Is if you're going off of week one,
we even talked about that before that game. I texted you. We said the same thing. You never know. The Bills have those games where they show up and literally look like they can't play football, and
the Chiefs. The Chiefs,
the Chiefs are fine.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But they're still beatable. They're not some
Yeah, I mean, obviously, they're more. Let's put it this way: they're more gettable this year than they were last year.
100%.
Their wide receivers are
the Niners. The Niners look good. Niners look good. They look good. Purdy looked good. I give him credit. Listen.
He did. I hated myself for saying it, but that one throw that he had.
Yeah, it was nice. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Was just in the bucket.
In the bucket. The thing is, though, is oh, that's a strike, you fucker. The thing is,
it was a strike,
and I'll tell you what. This is going to be in Kimbrel's head, and now he's going to fucking hit this guy. I bet you. The thing, I lost my train of thought because that is a blatant strike. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ.
I mean, we were talking about Purdy and the Niners, and
that's the thing is that I honestly don't hate that team, even if they are whiny little bitches, and in a sense, they're allowed to be whiny little bitches because they play the fucking game and they believe in their fucking team. I get it, but their fan base and that radio station, it's just so much weird energy going out of there, man. Them and Dallas fans.
Their biggest thing is that they have to stay healthy, and honestly, I mean, obviously, they could say that about literally any team, but
yeah, McCaffrey.
They have injury prone dudes. They have, McCaffrey's been injured all the time. Purdy was injured. Bosa gets injured.
You're good to lose Debo for 1 to 3 games.
Yep. So what do you get? What are you gonna get out of what are you gonna get out of Hargrave?
Yeah, he didn't. I mean, I don't know. I guess when I'm watching that, I'm not really paying attention. Yo, speaking of which, get this fucking guy out.
He had a solid game from looking at the numbers. 2 hurries and a sack.
Hargrave?
Yeah.
I was going to say, before I touch on Hargrave, I'll touch there and then I'll touch on my thought process. Hargrave is overrated. I really strongly believe that, and I've been telling you that.
You hate him.
I do, and it has nothing these guys should not be able to disappear when they get a contract. You know what I mean? It was very weird how it happened in Pittsburgh, and I have no hatred towards his actions in Philadelphia or him wanting to leave. Everything that he did was fine. I just don't trust that guy not to just fucking play football. Sometimes he's gonna take plays off. He's gonna take them off in the Super Bowl. Fucking asshole. That's your fucking fault, umpire. You fucking fat cunt. Oh, it pisses me off.
Yeah, he should have been struck out in 3 pitches.
Yeah, this little fucking piece of shit. Fuck this guy.
He should have been struck out on 3 pitches, and then instead it went 9. And then the guy gets a hit.
This is exactly what happens to our fucking mental midget pitching. They don't get the call, and then Craig Kimbrel and Walker are like this out there.
I'll tell you what. And Strom, too. Strom gets fucking pissed.
These fucking guys, man.
I mean, Strom usually uses it in a positive way. I don't know. Who else seems to have a mean streak? Is
you call that?
Yeah, that was the makeup call. Because that's not strike. That's not strike. It's the fucking ball. Oh, shit.
Oh, what I was going to tell the podcast here is I think I'm out on multi-vision or multi-fucking quad box bullshit. I'm out.
Why?
So I think my problem. So I didn't do the 4. I did the 4 for college, which it's easier for college because you can throw on one main game and then whatever they whatever they give you. 2,
you just want to watch plays. You're not invested.
Yeah,
really.
But the problem with 2 is that and I have a big TV. It's not like
because the screen gets too small.
yeah, and then I'm like trying to I'm like, you know what I mean? Like I need the whole thing, man. I don't even like. I mean, I know I'm old. I mean, I'm not that old, but that's an old man take.
Never in your life did you think a 60-inch TV would feel small.
I know. Every time we go to the store, I'm like, yo, can we get a 90-inch? But I think I'm out on it. I mean,
I like it.
I can never
like
do
it
it
for
if the
the
Eagles
sake
were
of-
on.
No, I wouldn't do it for the Eagles. No, I like it for the sake of just being able to keep tabs on everything. Like for Sunday, I was watching Red Zone and I was watching the Phillies. So I had Red Zone.
Fucking my fuck face.
He's out.
I know. Oh, you're ahead of me. That's right.
I had Red Zone just to see like highlights and shit of the 1 o'clock games, and then I was able to watch the Phils.
Yeah.
Quad box is tough, dude.
It's
tough. All right, well, let's keep going. So we went through Jalen Hurts. We went through Dallas Goedert.
you can't realistically give you a number.
Can't even comment.
No.
And I think other than everything else, I mean, running game.
10. I'm legit worried about it.
Yeah, I mean, I was before the season.
I know, and I called you nuts. And you know what? I wouldn't. It's not a 10. It's probably a 5. Nothing should be over a 5.
It's definitely not a 10.
But
no.
What are they doing? Why are we benching Penny? I mean, you signed him. I know you didn't sign him for big money, but Jesus fucking Christ, you can't bench him. You can't. I mean, he didn't even dress. You can't. Did he even go? Did he go? Was he even invited to the game?
Like at the game? I don't know.
You know, like was he sitting in the press box eating popcorn with Jeffrey on his birthday?
What did Miles have on Sunday?
You know, I didn't hear anything. And normally, Eagles Twitter would have been all over that if he had a good game.
Right, so he probably had a medium game.
Probably. I would bet you, let me guess here. 12 attempts, 48 yards.
No, it was better than that. 18 carries, 72 yards.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty good, that's a decent game.
Nice play by Marsh.
It's a decent game.
No, I mean, I would have been more thrilled if an Eagle had it.
Better than Gainwell. Should I do that every week?
I mean,
No, I don't want to do that every week.
Well, so here's the thing.
I want them to fucking succeed. I really do.
I don't know. I'm struggling with.
They looked out of sync. They looked off kilter, and I'm trying to I think what makes me so pissed off is I don't know why. I don't know if it's because of the lack of preseason, play. I don't know if it's because of Brian Johnson is now calling the plays.
Also, another good point. Why not have preseason with your new OC coordinator? Here, that's a fun idea.
Kenny, that's wild guess. Wow, that's so crazy.
Very weird. Nick, we've talked about this for
and then he immediately fucking goes back on it in a press conference.
Yeah,
you can't do that either. You can't even if you really are thinking that, don't fucking tell them that. Don't say that.
Yeah, it was weird behavior. And then
I'm glad they won. This podcast sounds like I'm not.
No, I mean we already said what we said.
Yeah. I mean, listen, a win's a win, but
that's a tougher win to enjoy. You're not enjoying. You're not, and fuck, my hand's asleep. Yeah. I think if this game was on Sunday, right, coming up week 2 Sunday, I think. Which, by the way, how are we on week 2 already? What the fuck? I think if this game is on Sunday, you're probably a little less antsy, right? Because it's a short week. It's on Thursday, and now you're like, oh my god, are they regressing? Are they good? Are they going to be bad? Sunday, you would probably get your guys back that are hurt right now. You're not getting them back for Thursday. And everyone,
so you're saying
everyone should probably be available week 3. So my point is that coming off a sluggish performance, happy they got a win, to see them Thursday night in prime time against the Vikings, who we historically the last couple of years have had their number. It doesn't mean much now. They look like shit. They're going to be revengeful because of that, and they hate the Eagles. There's a lot to play here. And do you think this is such a far-fetched, like never gonna really matters at all? Do you think Kirk Cousins could have led the Vikings in that NFC Championship? Do you think if they had Kirk Cousins, they win that? Or do you think the Eagles were just? I don't even believe in destiny, but I really do.
No, I don't think.
You think no one was beating them?
I don't think so.
Oh, they can't bunt. It irritates me.
They bunted.
It stopped, and he just sent it right up the fucking third baseline.
In a good way or a bad way?
Bad. I just don't. I don't want Stott fucking bunting here.
I mean, a bunt's the right move here.
I know, I get it, especially because you're only down one.
In baseball world,
I know.
You know, like,
I don't even know how I'm watching this game thinking that they could have won this game. So anyway, I don't know. I like to throw that out there because I honestly think Case Keenum actually had like a pretty good season that year, and like he was good.
He did. The thing is like Kirk Cousins last week, he threw for 340.
You're gonna get 300 yards out of Cousins.
So like they better fucking step up this week.
All right, let me ask you this:
they're gonna get carved.
Yeah, they're cooked. And who the fuck is this Evans character? I never even knew he was on the team.
I don't know.
Oh
God. What are you looking at?
Stott JT swing.
Oh.
Chasing on the outside, baby.
And the Kobe Dean's out. We didn't even talk about that. He's
a month.
Yeah, he's out. He's out for 4 weeks.
I was gonna tell you this, and then I got distracted. Hold on. Still distracted. If you're not gonna care about the running back, linebacker, safety position, you have to at least get someone on the roster that can fill the fucking void. And if you do have that person on the roster, you need to play them. And you know how you could tell if you have that person on the roster? I mean, just imagine if they played any preseason.
He moved the runner.
It was a nice swing. Honestly, an impressive first base play. Okay. Yeah, it was just very nice. It was a nice play. I think I'm a Matt Olson fanboy.
I like him. I'm telling you, I don't have any problems with him at all.
Well, that's not true. He's a Brave, so you got to have some kind of issue.
That's the problem I have with him. It's weird to me. Like, all right, so like you don't put tons of stock in the linebackers, you don't put tons of stock in the safeties,
and they've always been like this. They always have been, at least in my memory.
You got good corners. You got good corner play. Maddox had a bad game. He got carved up.
Although I watched some clips on Maddox, and I think he was,
or was he just like in the area?
He was screwed because the linebackers played poorly. So, shit that was supposed to be like Cunningham covering for most of that, and then he takes the switch, and you know what I mean, in the position.
I think of all the linebackers too, Cunningham had the worst game.
Well, I mean that's not surprising, right? There's a reason these guys are fucking free agents.
Yeah. Well, and listen, you can't have the best guy in the NFL at every position.
And you know what's crazy is that like if you looked me in the eyes and you were like, do you know what good linebacker play is? I would probably have to say no. Double play?
No, it's not
Worse?
that bad. Struck out. Which all you needed to do is hit a fly ball, and you couldn't do it. I'm not going to talk shit on Marsh, but all you need is a fly ball there, you know? Do your job, bro.
Is this Brad Hand carving up the Phillies?
It is Brad Hand. Yeah. Do we know what good linebacker play looks like in Philadelphia?
I mean,
no.
Trotter. But
Trotter? Yeah, like, that's where my mind goes.
But
Trotter.
I mean, I was that was before my time of actually like really giving a shit.
Jeremiah Trotter, man. They've had some decent linebackers, but the game has changed since then. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's not maybe it hasn't. And maybe I'm fucking wrong.
Yeah,
Maybe we think the game has changed, but we're the only ones that think that. Oh, it's over. They lost.
they lost. Pop up.
L. Yep. L.
So annoying. We can't get past them. We, and that. Never mind. I'm not going to complain about the fucking extra inning base runner, but like
I was gonna say, like we can get past them. Do you remember last year?
I know, but like, do you think? that, Dude, I saw this crazy thing. This picture. I'm annoyed at the ERA of the whole entire team. We don't. There's one guy that's under 2, which is impressive. Don't get me wrong, right? Like two's good, and it's Alvarado. But everyone is hovering around 3.5, 4. You're not gonna get far if that's what your fucking team ERA is. It's just not. It's not sustainable against a team that's gonna fucking put up 400 fucking home runs a minute.
Wait, you're saying a 3.5?
Yeah.
I mean, that's not that bad.
But it's there's no one on the roster that's under that. Is my point.
Oh, okay.
You got a lot of high 4s. You got a lot of high 3s. You got one guy, Alvarado, and he's looked rough the last couple.
Okay. I got you.
So that's just. I mean, realistically, what do you put a Phillies World Series at? I still can't get over that fucking guy getting shot in the face, point blank in Philly.
So stop watching that video.
It's like the ninth time I've watched it.
It's gonna haunt your dreams.
And nothing haunts my dreams.
The Phillies team ERA for this season is 4.03.
That's not good enough.
That's 13th in the league.
Yeah.
But they score
I know.
Almost 5 runs a game.
I get it, but when you're giving up 4 or 5 a game, like this is a classic. I think the frustration, and this is fair frustration if you ask me, and you can tell me if I'm wrong. The frustration is this is now the 4th or 5th time recently that they've had heroics lately, and they just can't close the fucking door on the heroics. Because
talking about the Bryce Harper,
Trey Turner, fucking Cassiano. Like this is another prime example. Like they and then some guy comes in, some fucking guy, Kimbrel tonight, and he can't get out of the fucking inning. And I know that there's a man on second. I get it, but like, fuck me, man. They never, and we've been talking about this from the beginning of the year. They don't have their shutdown innings that they need to have. They just don't do it.
No, they don't.
They don't shut down the opponent. If you shut down, never mind. Got me fucking pissed off.
I'm just saying they also don't have like the shutdown guy. Like they don't have like the stopper guy. Like,
well, because Dominguez apparently forgot how to pitch baseballs. What the fuck is that?
Even their starters, like they don't have one starter where you're like, oh fuck, we're playing him today. That's a loss. We don't have that guy. And Zach Wheeler's fucking good.
Yeah.
But even that's not good enough.
No, not against the Braves, as you saw tonight, right?
I think that they could hang with the Braves in a 7-game series. I do. I mean, look at what they're doing. They're hanging with them now. They're barely losing.
I know, but they're losing is the problem.
Yeah, but they're losing in a non-playoff environment at Citizens Bank Park. I guess my point is, like, they have a chance. They have a little bit of a card to play in the playoffs. You just got to get there.
I mean, there's no way they don't make it, right? I mean, they're like 98% chance.
I wouldn't say there's no way, but
I mean, they'd have to go like
they'd have to lose like
5 and fucking 15.
Yeah, like if they had like 18 games left, they'd have to lose like 13 of them probably.
Yeah,
or something.
no fucking way.
Yeah, I think they're good as far as that goes.
That's the problem with grinding baseball.
Listen, it's time for hot takes, Kenny. You didn't know that, but it is. Not really. I'm just going to say something. I think it's kind of like going to be received poorly.
All right.
The Eagles are going to lose on Thursday night.
No, yeah, I think I'm with you.
And I don't honestly see a way they win. And I can't believe I'm saying that.
I agree with you.
Literally
Who's
all
the
of the
running
stars. Who's the running back?
For Minnesota? Seriously, I don't remember. What did they do? They cut Cook, and who'd they go with then?
Oh, that's right. They cut Cook. I forgot. I forgot about that. That doesn't look great after last week, right?
Yeah.
Madison.
Oh, that rookie, right?
Yeah, but they didn't really run the ball. But I think
Yeah.
that's because they got down, maybe. They no. I mean, it was 10-10 at halftime. They were in that game. They didn't really run the ball. So
Interesting. Well, it doesn't matter. They're not going to be able to run anyway. But
no.
Kirk Cousins, if Reed doesn't play, Blankenship, who are your safeties? Evans and
So if Reed doesn't play, let's talk this out. If Nakobe Dean will not play, if Reed doesn't play, your top 2 tacklers from last week's game are not playing.
Cool.
No big deal. Also, Justin Jefferson had 150 yards last week.
Oh, he gonna get his.
And I mean, him and Slay always battle. They always battle, but he's gonna get it. He's gonna get 100 yards.
And then you got to worry about Allison.
I know they have weapons. They can score points. They're gonna. I'll tell you what. If the Eagles win and like shut down the Vikings and Justin Jefferson and Kirk Cousins, that will show me something, and that will prove to me that they, that will prove a lot to me. Mostly from the coordinator perspective.
Yeah, I don't trust those guys with wet rag.
Yeah, well, I think it's just because we don't know.
Yeah, well, it's just like, honestly, it would be nice to have a coordinator for maybe a couple of years.
Oh, that would be nice.
Instead of a new bitch every time I fucking blink my eyes.
Just ask Alabama.
I have a hot take for you. Oh, speaking of which, that Texas game was a lot of fucking fun.
I told you to take Texas.
I know. Well, I told you I'm like really fucking cold, and I only have so many funds. So
you don't have to fucking put $500 on it.
I know. I literally have so many funds left that I have to be very fucking careful.
I don't throw $25 on that bitch.
Okay, and then I have very none funds left. Like I'm very low on the one FanDuel account, which is abysmal because I was up 5K. Talk about it.
I love Texas there. I love them.
Yeah, and that's my thing is like, normally I'm a little like I just fucking rip and roll and I'm pretty successful. But lately, when you're cold and when you're this fucking cold, everything is a triple, quadruple fucking check. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Did you watch that game, Texas?
Yeah. So the cool thing about having a newborn, which I knew about this, but like the cool thing, actually, he just turned 2 months yesterday, 9/11. Go, mate. So Chris, our new thing for the most part is like she'll go to bed at like 8:00, and so will Kip. And then from 8 to 10, he sleeps, and then I wake him up, and then I give him a bottle, and then I put him right back down. It's fucking incredible. And then meanwhile, I get to just fucking sit there and watch fucking sports. But from like 10 to 10:30, I have to be an adult.
You're late right now. Are you getting coverage right now?
She takes care of today.
Okay.
So that's our deal is that I will do every day but Tuesdays.
Yeah, that's a solid deal.
Yeah, so or actually she'll do 2 during the week and I'll do 2 during the week. Because I gotta work still too, So this is all new shit for us. So like, yeah, it was great, man. I watched the Alabama game, fucking taking a sip, taking a hit, taking a sip, and then I'm like, oh, okay, gotta get the bottle warmer going. So yeah, things are good. Hot take for you.
Okay.
I had the new Chick-fil-A sandwich today.
Oh.
And let me tell you, you don't know this about me. A lot of people probably don't know this about me. I fucking love pimento cheese. Normally, I see it as a dip. You know what I mean? Like, it's never really like an accessory. Although, I do fuck around and put a scoop on a burger. If you haven't done that yet.
Oh, yeah, no, that's it.
That's where it's at. Anyway. So I was like, all right. Terrible. Fucking 0 out of 10. Awful sandwich. Not good. Blah. Terrible.
So they figured out a way to ruin a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich.
Yeah. So the problem is so you get your salt levels from the chicken patty, right? And then they add the salty pimento on top, and then they try to cut it with a sloppy honey, right? So it's just a messy sandwich now at this point. The honey overpowers the pimento, and then they bring the jalapenos in, trying to give you some heat, and they're like fucking tamed jalapenos. There's no flavor on them.
They're just like those
They suck.
The flavor of jalapeno, but it does
no heat. There's no seeds, which whatever. Like I get it. And I argued with my friend at work today about this. Is that like the level of hot, like hot Chipotle or hot this, hot that? It's not real. Like it's all commercial heat now. If that makes sense. Like they can't make it too hot because then people won't buy it. So people get like flaming.
If you're going to any store that's like a fast food place and you're gonna buy something that's called hot, it's not
like flaming hot.
Unless it's Taco Bell. Taco Bell does make some.
The Diablo is nice. But yeah, like flaming Cheetos, people are like, oh, these are yum yum. They're fucking nothing. Shut up. But anyway, so the combination of that sandwich just it doesn't do well. I mean, for all means, try it. Like, I think you got to try it, but there's no way.
I feel like it's in the composition, right? Like, so I feel like the honey needs to be on the bun. Is there pickles on that sandwich?
No pickles.
Yeah, I was gonna say pickles would fuck that up.
And the thing about the honey too is that like I know it was on there, and I have them, my fingers, and it's all over the fucking place, but I couldn't fucking see it. So I think what they do is the jalapenos, chicken, pimento, honey, and then bun on top. Oh, that's the other thing too. It's like you're marketing this sandwich as like a premium sandwich, right? And then they're giving you the fucking poor people bread and not the premium bread. Weird. That's a miss for me.
So poor bread?
The normal bread that's on the crispy chicken. Like if you get a grilled chicken, that bread, it's not like listen, I'm not saying because it's healthy. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just simply saying
you like the flavor of that bread.
That flavor is much, much better of a fucking bun. Well,
I'm pretty sure you can order
you can 70 cents upgrade. 70 cents for a bun, which is already a $12 sandwich. What are we doing? I mean, seriously.
Dude, it's insane, man. It's insane. Where did we go? We went somewhere the other day. It was like fucking fast food, but we took it out. It wasn't like at a fast food place. It was at like a restaurant.
I got one for you too.
And we brought it home. 2 meals and something for my kid. It was $75.
Yeah. So I'll give you 2 at the shore.
Oh no, hold on, Kenny. You had topics that you wanted to talk about.
Yeah, what were they?
You said that I had to remind you.
It
was like it had to do with like kissing and like a TV show.
Kissing.
TV show, kissing, cheating.
Oh no, I'm too loose. TV show, kissing, yuck. Think it should go back. Home dogs as well.
Make sure I talk about this tomorrow. That's all.
TV show, kissing, cheating. Whoa, holy shit, dude! My brain does incredible things.
And it was only 7:30.
I dibble dabble all day. What? All right, I'll come back and think on that.
Anyway, just go ahead. Whatever you.
So, Chrissy's been bitching to me about taking 73 to the shore. We talked about this. So I took 73 down. It adds about 20 minutes, but you don't have to deal with the fucking mess of Philadelphia. So it was nice. There's this place called Uncle Bill's or Bill's. I don't know what it is. It's like Bill's Hot Dog Shack, right on the end of 73, right before you get to the AC Expressway, right? I've told Christy, I was like, I want to get some gourmet hot dogs, right? Like that's what these things are, okay?
That's what they say.
I got 2 hot dogs, which for me is low. I got 2 hot dogs, a chili, cheese, hot dog, $7 for that hot dog.
One hot dog?
One fucking hot dog, $7. I got raw onion and mustard. That was the second hot dog I got. Guess how much that hot dog was?
Oh my God, $7. I can't get over that.
$5 fucking for a hot dog.
With ketchup or with onions on it?
Just raw onion and mustard. And those were free. So, and then we get to Ventnor. I get 2 wraps for Christy and I on the beach, right? Guess how much 2 wraps cost at the Jersey Shore?
$35.
$35.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And now, for years, I'm talking years, as far as I can remember working at the bar at school, there's always been a credit card service fee. Always. As long as I've been alive, right? And every time the fucking company pays for that. That's their fucking thing. They want convenience. Convenience is I want to use my credit card. That company pays the fucking fees. Why am I paying for fucking fees now? It's out of control.
Pass the buck.
No, fuck you.
They should just not tell you about it.
It's unbelievable. And then I'm at a restaurant in Yardley, which fucking fuck me while I'm in Yardley, you know? And they fucking ring my card 3 fucking times, right? Because they're like, it's not working. I'm like, oh, I know this fucking scam. So it's not fucking working, right? And that was like our first meal with the boy. So like we tipped high because we were generally annoying, right? You know what I mean? Like we don't know what we're doing. I'll be honest with you. So I tipped high. So there's 3 bills. 2 of them are just the bill plus the taxes and the service fee and then the tip one, right? So I call and I'm like, hey, you guys ever charge me, blah, 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 blah. So they refunded me, but they didn't refund me the fucking service fee.
Oh my God, are you kidding
I swear to God.
And they fucked up.
So what am I supposed to do? Call the restaurant back and be like, excuse me, you owe me $2.50 because each service fee is $1.25. So what do you do as a person? You know what I mean?
That's incredible.
So this shit's so fucked up. What are we doing?
Man, I don't know. They're making it so they're making it to the point where you can't go out to eat, bro.
Which is cool, but no, it doesn't matter because look at us. We're still gonna go out and eat.
Listen, I will be honest. We have cut back on that.
Yeah,
shit.
we have to, for obvious reasons.
I mean, mostly because we started to look at actually how much it costs.
It's nuts.
And then you look back at a month and you're like, I spent how much on that?
A $7 hot dog? Are you fucking my mouth?
That's out of fucking control.
And don't get me wrong, it was a delicious hot dog. I'm not mad about the hot dog.
There ain't nothing. There ain't no hot dog that's worth $7.
No. Maybe a Chicago dog because it's got a lot of fucking shit on it. Maybe you could reach me at a fucking that, but even that's too much. Also,
but what are they serving you? A fucking Dietz and Watson fucking beef hot dog?
Yeah, I don't know. I have a picture of it. Let me see if
is it big? Was it long?
No, it was. Yeah, that's the other thing. It wasn't fat and it wasn't long. It was a weak hot dog. I mean, listen, it was good. Don't get me wrong.
If it's not fat and it's not long, what are you paying for?
I some fucking chili out of a can, maybe.
Oh God!
What the fuck was I gonna say about kissing and cheating? Fuck me.
Did you try those Cheese Whiz chips?
What are Cheese Whiz chips? Oh, the Hers, another collaboration.
Yeah, no, so they're doing the game day chips. They have a new series out. It's called. Those are fucking tiny.
I know.
They're like Wawa hot dogs.
More bun. I do like that it's split though. And look at that Cheese Whiz. What is that? Is that a mustard squirt? Give me some fucking whiz, bitch.
Oh man.
I read somewhere that if you eat you ready for this? I don't know how true it is. It feels true. Every hot dog you eat takes 30 minutes off your life.
I mean, it's probably true. Hot dogs are literally scraps of all the meat, and then they just put it in and boil it, and then they put it in some casing, and then say, "Here you go."
The thing is, this podcast is fucked. I apologize. I hate Scrapple. Right?
I love Scrapple.
But I like hot dogs. So what's the difference? It's just you know what it is? The hot dog's fully cooked and the Scrapple's all fucking mushy. I think it's a texture issue for me.
I mean, you can cook Scrapple to where it's hard.
I know, but at that point, you're just eating fucking burnt pig skin,
which I love. Who doesn't love pork rinds?
See, I get it.
Pork rinds are good.
I know, but I don't. I'm not like, Chris, hey, we need pork rinds.
Pork rinds is like the big like, what's it? What's the diet? The keto diet?
Oh yeah, the fucking people dumping sticks of butter in their coffee. Get the fuck out of here. My
Yeah.
father-in-law, I'll tell you what, he is a chicharrones kind of guy.
Yeah, that's there it is. Where it's
I
at, man.
fucking I'll walk in like the kitchen, you know, they got a pretty big open house, you know. I'll walk in and he won't know anyone's walking in, and he every time I see him, he's got a fucking handful of fucking pork rinds. I'm like, man, you fucking love those things.
Pork rinds is such an old dude snack.
Oh
too.
yeah, absolutely. They're fine. I like them. They're good. I never would ever go to a Wawa and be like, I need pork rinds today. If they're out at a party, I'll fucking dibble. But I've never looked.
I do. I sometimes grab a bag.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
You like Funyuns?
I used to fucking love Funyuns, dude. I used to pound the fuck out of those, man. Funyuns and Mountain Dew. That used to was like the fucking combo.
At least
man.
Code Red, right?
Well, this was before Code Red even existed, bro.
Dude, Code Red's been out for a long fucking time.
All right. Well, let's see when it came out.
Code Red came out in 1999, and I believe it was a promo to like a James Bond thing. I believe. I might be off, but I feel confident about this because I remember drinking Code Red at 168 Pinecrest Lane with my brother. Chinese food. We would get Chinese food once a week, and we always had Code Red.
2001.
Bro, treasure trove of useless fucking shit.
But Kenny, I was 19 in 2001. So like I fucking had days where I was playing video games all night with my friends in high school.
Do you know?
And eating Funyuns and drinking regular Mountain Dew.
I was 11 years old.
Yeah, I was fucking 19, but by then I'm already like, you know, drinking probably.
I would think. Do you remember, like, you know, my mom for sure had like the Marlboro. How do you say that? Marlboro? The cigarette.
Marlboro.
Marlboro.
That
does not
Marlboro.
That doesn't work for my fucking list.
No, don't.
Not that it was
the red pack.
Yeah, remember, like my mom used to get like fucking. This is how much she smoked. Like we got a jacket. We got the jacket, bro.
Oh my gosh, she used to collect the points.
Yeah. So, but like
I remember those points.
Yeah. So like my point was like I used to collect the points off of the Dorito bags and the Surge, and we used to get like free like you know
we
like
used to drink the fuck out of Surge.
Oh my god, line that shit up. Jolt. Remember Jolt?
Yeah, I remember Jolt too.
Dude, So if you're unfamiliar, I lived in Pinecrest growing up, and you could just literally bike over to the 7-Eleven at Airport Square. Actually, no, closer, whatever that Home Depot shopping center is called. And it was like clockwork. We used to fucking bike over to the 7-Eleven. We'd get a Jolt, and then we'd go over to the Wawa across the street because they didn't have Jolts, and we would get the half-gallon iced tea. Raspberry was always the flavor, raspberry or peach. And we would just ride our bikes. We'd break into cars at Pep Boys and steal everything out of them, and then fucking go back home to my buddy's house.
Jesus Christ!
Oh, we were fucking a menace. Dude,
Little
one time,
vandal pricks.
Oh, we were such fucking assholes. There was this brand new. I feel terrible about this, but not really. There was a brand new Corvette in like this rare fucking orange color. Like it was like burnt orange. Like they only made 300 of these fucking things. And I don't know about you guys, but growing up, we used to use grocery bags as dog shit bags, right? Like the dog would shit, we'd take a grocery bag. We called them Sammy bags because our dog's name was Sam, right? So, like, if you ever hear me, I'm like to Christy, like, can you get me a Sammy bag? She's like, what the fuck is a Sammy bag, right? So, anyway, so we used to collect all the shit in these 5-gallon buckets, right?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Dude.
So let's just say we had about 20 gallons of dog shit, right? Because they were behind a bush under the window of my sister's bedroom. I'll never forget this as long as I live. So I grab all these buckets and I grab gloves and we paint this car dog poo.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Not my proudest moment. And when
Did you get caught?
No, but we hid when he came out. Let's just say the reaction was worth the 20 gallons of dog poo that we had to fucking put on this car.
That's had to smell so terrible.
Oh, so bad, dude. There was probably throw up all over the place. I mean, really, honestly.
Dude, dog shit is one of the worst smelling things I've ever.
Oh, yeah. My dog used to eat nothing but table food. He was a fucking, you know what I mean? Like it was Kibble was
scrap dog.
terrible. And then another time there was construction going on that road there. It was always the Home Depot parking lot. If you wanted to know where, by the water tower, that's where I hung out a lot of my time. We used to sit in the back of the construction vehicles that were left there, and we would shoot BB guns and paintballs at cars driving by. And dude, you could like, and you know, growing up, we weren't like great shots, but like when you hit, you fucking, you know what I mean? You heard that shit. You'd be like, ping! And you'd be like, and then they slam on the brakes, and then you just lay in the fucking flatbed, and you'd be like, oh, please don't get out, please don't get out, please don't get out.
Dude, you're the kid, you're like the kid that I would have like fucking literally slammed the brakes like, and fucking whipped around and been like, motherfucker.
Yeah, we weren't good. Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I listen. I had a good childhood, but we were fucking menaces. We used to change the Pinecrest sign. It used to be like, "Congratulations, Brenda and Jim." We'd be like, "Jim and Brenda are fat bitches." And it was so funny because like we used to drive by it, we'd write it down, and then go to my buddy's house, and then we were like,
figure out the letters.
Yeah, we were like, "What can we make this say?" So we were so bad that they ended up locking it.
The days when you could just do that with your time.
Oh yeah.
You know, now you're warming up bottles. Look at you, all grown up.
Take me back.
Oh man. All right, so listen, let's do this. Do you want to do any picks?
I wasn't prepared.
Do we want to fire up the pick machine?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it then. Let's fire up the picks.
Did you hear about Mike Babcock?
No.
He's like in hot water.
Why?
So apparently, and I don't know, where was he? He was in Detroit, Toronto, and now he's at Columbus, right?
Yes.
So apparently in one of those stints,
pretty sure it was Columbus.
He's in Columbus right now. I know that for a fact.
Okay, so something happened with a podcast or something?
Yeah. So apparently Babcock, either in Detroit or Toronto, would make people sync their phones up to like Apple Share or something like that, and then like apparently like viscerate them and be like, what the fuck, why is this on your phone? Like weird shit, right? You know what I mean? Like controlling of these fucking guys, right?
Yeah, that's very bizarre.
So then apparently he's doing it again in Columbus, and one of the players texted spitting chiclets and was just like, yo, he's making people show their families, and he's saying like, because he wants to get to know you, because he's a new coach, blah blah blah, but he's doing the mind control thing again. So then they came out with the podcast and was like, fuck Mike Babcock, and then Columbus came out and they were like, and you know, whatever they're saying is bullshit, you know, blah blah blah, and like here's Boone Jenner, and like Boone Jenner was like, he asked me about my family, and I showed him a couple pictures, and you know, I don't know, it seemed pretty harmless to me. But then there's other people that are like, he's a fucking dickhead. It's this dinosaur mentality. Long story short is that these old people, whether it's politics, coaching, politics, or politics, should not be doing anything. They should be getting ready for their grave.
He's not that old, is he?
Babcock?
I guess he is kind of old.
Dude, he looks like a roided out fucking Gordon Ramsay.
Right, but he doesn't. I don't feel like he looks super old, though. I wouldn't say.
How old do you think he is?
Oh my god, dude!
65.
60.
He's 60. He looks rough.
Oh wow, he's 60. Yeah, no, I would have said he was more than 60.
I thought he's pushing 70.
That's weird. That's weird behavior, to be honest. It's really
weird.
So
the whole thing, I that's gonna come to light though, and then Paul. I'm drawing a blank on his last name. You know, he wasn't very good. He was like, he got in trouble for doing this in wherever he was before. He wouldn't say the team, because then that's gonna get the player in trouble, right?
Right.
So long story short is that the hockey dinosaurs, man.
Weird behavior, man.
It's very odd. But you want picks off the cuff?
Yeah, let's just go off the cuff, and do you want to stick with the NFL this weekend, and then the next weekend we'll go outside? I
have the Braves to win for tomorrow.
No.
Oh.
Are you seriously gonna pick the Braves?
No, I'm gonna
pop champagne in the fucking Citizens Bank visitors locker room tomorrow night.
Who's pitching for the Phillies? It has to be fucking home run ball. Oh, it's Sanchez. They
No, it
might
should be
win.
Sanchez.
They might win.
Sanchez versus Strider.
Yeah, Strider's hittable though, and the Phillies should hit him.
Yeah, they're not really afraid of him. I'll say that much.
No, stupid fucking tight pants. And then what? Nola against Cardinals. Great.
I think so.
Fucking sick
All
of
right.
that guy.
So we're gonna go 4 NFL picks. It's gonna be really hard. We're probably gonna.
Ugh.
It's also really hard to do this
All
on
right,
Tuesday night.
I'm pretty much ready.
All right, I'm ready when you are, man.
All right, give me Green Bay -2.
Gee, are you sure they're -2?
That's what I have in my book. What do you got?
I'm just asking you. I'm not checking you.
Yeah. I mean, in my book, is what I got.
All right. No, I had -1.5, so I'll give you that.
Okay.
All right. What else? What else?
Give me the Dolphins -2.5.
Dolphins -2.5. That's gonna be a really public bet this week.
I know, but give me the Panthers +3.
Panthers +3. Okay. One more.
Giants -5.5.
Love that.
I mean, how can you not?
Yeah, I mean they. I don't think they could do much worse. Like they set the bar so low. All right, I'm gonna take the Vikings +7, which is what it is right now on this app. I'm gonna take the Bengals -3.5. I'm gonna take the Rams
Yeah, I was looking at the Rams.
+8.
Who are they playing?
The Niners.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
They're playing the Niners.
How did Matt Stafford look last week?
Yeah, like the Rams. The Rams.
They're gonna be annoying.
Like Matt. I'm pretty sure Stafford had over 300 yards.
They went.
Let me look it up.
They beat him. I got it. They beat him 30-13.
Dude, they outscored them. They outscored them 23-0 in the second half.
That makes me feel better about having to play Seattle. Honestly, yeah, 334, but 0 touchdowns, 0 picks. I mean, that's a pretty good game for him considering he's a turnover machine.
Yeah, it's a pretty clean game.
No fumbles. Yeah, but 334, nothing to show for it. It's kind of annoying. Oh, they had 3 rushing touchdowns. Okay.
I'm taking the Chiefs.
Who they got?
The Jaguars.
Oh, speaking of the Chiefs, I think Jason Kelsey. No, that's the Eagles. Travis Kelsey is. Rumor is he's dating Taylor Swift.
No way.
I got nothing in my brain.
Are you being serious?
Yeah, I mean that's what the TMZs and shits are saying, but I'm a Taylor Swift fan.
I'm all right with Taylor Swift. I'm not against her.
She's got to be like a probably insufferable human though.
I mean, she seems like she must not be that easy to get along with. Either that or she's got the worst luck of anyone ever.
I got nothing in my brain.
All right, so there's the picks. I'll run them down real quick. Green Bay, -1.5. Dolphins -2.5. Panthers +3. Giants -5.5. That's Kenny. I am taking the Viking. I'm taking the all contrarian this weekend. Vikings +7. Bengals -3.5. Rams +8. Chiefs +3. That's wrong. It should be Chiefs -3. And that's a home game. And I'm sorry, that's a road game. And it's against the Jaguars, who are good. But the Chiefs, the Chiefs can't start 0-2, can they?
No, unlikely. Let's I got something.
All right. All right, how are we ending it? What's the ending?
What do you this is a weird question to ask another dude. What underwear do you wear these days?
I wear the underwear from Duluth, the Buck Naked.
Okay, so I've heard good things about them.
They're great.
I have been. I know my buddy Kevin doesn't listen. Like there's no way Kevin's at fucking 1 hour and 34 minutes.
Nobody's getting here.
I have been wearing the same exact underwear since 8th grade.
No shit.
Fruit of the Loom boxers. Okay.
But like the kind that don't stretch?
Oh, they're terrible, bro. They're like sandpaper, and some of them I've had since
Kenny, you need to go buy these buck naked.
Well, so here's what I've been doing. I've been just going.
It's terrible investment though. Like it's not cheap.
Yeah, it's expensive, right? I mean, how many pairs of underwear do you? I have another question for you. Deodorant. We'll get to that before then we'll hang it up. How many pairs of underwear? Like my wife does consistent laundry. Like don't get me wrong. When I was a single man, would just go buy underwear. I have hundreds of boxers. Like if I was in a pinch, I didn't fucking care.
Yeah.
So what I've done now is, well, twofold. So like I haven't worn underwear in 3 weeks to anything.
I mean that's risky, bro.
For what? I mean I have Crohn's and I don't think it's risky.
I just like there's rub that happens on stuff.
Yeah, I mean
Also, I feel like I sweat more when I wear no underwear.
You can. I mean
you don't have that intermediate layer to like,
protect it. So here's the thing. Every pair of shorts, I mean, especially around the house. I'll never wear underwear around the house. It's fucking foul. So like all my basketball shorts, your short, you know what I mean? Like the shit I have, they've never seen underwear. I don't think shorts deserve underwear. And it's mostly because I don't have good underwear, and I'm trying to transition.
Yeah, I was gonna say you need to go to Camp Pressure the next time you swing through there. Stop in Duluth and just buy a pair.
Now, do they have the ball pocket? I've been hearing good things. I don't like I used to try.
You don't need to. They have both.
I tried to wear the briefs. I don't like that snuggy snug feel. I don't like that shit. I have a big sack, if we're being honest. Much bigger sack than my penis. So
they're not tight, dude. They
got a lot of sack.
They hang, they're loose, and they're like they breathe and they don't choke you.
That's the problem is I get that fucking not even chub rub because that I would rather have chub rub than wet underwear that is thonging you up. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, those boxers that you're wearing are like lethal.
Bro, Fruit of the Loom from 2004.
Yeah, those bitches have like the fucking crinkle waistband. And like the end, like when you sit down, your thigh loses circulation because you're fat.
Yeah, 100. Well, mine are big enough. Well, the thing is that you know how old my underwear are. Is that like, hey,
they gotta have holes in them too, bro.
No. I do. I am on top of that.
So you do get rid of that.
Yeah, if they look crusty and musty, they're not staying around. I have.
You gotta try. I need you to get a pair of fucking.
I'm going to. Now look, like they don't look like this. Like I don't
Sponsor
have.
us.
I don't have these.
Buck naked. Oh my god, I remember this.
Yeah, dude. Everyone would. I don't have these. I have like these. I have these.
Kenny just showed me the picture. Okay, that's a little more modern.
Yeah, right.
Kenny showed me the picture of the old fucking like plaid. Fucking that's what I was envisioning you having.
No, you're definitely not. Mine are like these. Like this is what I wear.
You still gotta go try the buck naked.
Well, so like my theory here is that like I have underwear that it's supposed to say Fruit of the Loom on the waistband. You can't read it. It's gone. You know what I mean? Like this shit's so old, and I have so many pairs. I got some comfort waist ones. I'm at the point in my life where I gotta make an underwear decision.
How many do you need? I think you need like 10.
10, right? That's a fair number.
Yeah, 10. I think that's probably 10 to
15.
Do
you donate boxers or do you just throw them away?
I trash them when they need to. They last a long time.
I'm saying I'm gonna have 100 pairs of boxers. I'm not exaggerating this number. I'm gonna have 100 pairs of boxers.
What the fuck? Where do you put all these boxers, dude?
They take up 3 fucking drawers. like the IKEA Hermes drawer. You know what I'm talking about?
They got a whole IKEA dresser full of fucking boxers.
It's a treasure trove of boxers. So like, God. You know, can I donate them? Is that weird to donate them? Like they're all
you can donate. You can donate whatever you want.
I mean, I think about the guy in the woods. He would like a pair of underwear.
Maybe you should just take a bag down to 23 and throw it out of your car.
They're like, "What are you doing, sir?" I'm like, "I'm trying to give him underwear.
I'm trying to donate underwear." So that man's out there with nothing.
So I'm not gonna go back on shorts. Like I am gonna be a free ball and short guy. And actually, Chrissy again does not like when I free ball because again I have a very large sack, so that thing sometimes will sneak its way out.
Yes, you can't be having that.
But guess what?
That's old man sack stuff.
I get it, but what are you gonna do? I mean, the level of comfort. I'm a larger man.
Get get a pair of these and try them.
All
And
right.
also, they have 50% off sales, so you can get them for like half price.
And
dude.
honestly, like I don't care what they look like. You know what I mean? Like I don't. If they have patterns, if they got shapes, I don't fucking
No,
care.
sometimes they have patterns. Sometimes they just
It's
have
just
like
it's not
solid
like
colors.
I'm taking off my pants to go have sex. It's like I already know I'm going to get the sex. It's not like I have to impress.
Yeah, you don't have to prove anything with your
Speaking
underwear.
of which, I was allowed in the garage tonight.
Nice.
Yeah,
There you go.
felt good to be back in the saddle. It's been a long couple months,
Out there.
feeling frisky.
Let's
Okay,
go.
so my second question. This is a
Yes.
big one.
All right.
And this might be gross.
Well, I mean, how can it be much more gross than your sack dropping out of your shorts?
I'm just waiting for one of my nephews to be like, "Holy shit!"
I should apologize now for whoever's watching this on Facebook because there's people watching that. I don't know who you are, but
Yeah, what are you gonna do? So when you shower, right? So I unfortunately I shower every day. I hate
where the
showering.
fuck is this? Every day?
I do.
Oh my god, dude.
Mostly, especially in the summer, man. I'm fucking.
Do you sweat ball? Well, okay. I
Yeah.
mean, that's fair. That's fair.
I mean, it depends. You know what I mean? Like now that yes, since the kid in the summer, I shower every day now, because like something about I can't explain it. I don't like getting in bed dirty.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
And then the next day too, like the underwear situation makes itself worse by being fucking dirty. So anyway, when you shower, what time you a morning shower or a night shower?
Yeah, I'm like a random. Sometimes night, sometimes morning. I don't have to do either one.
Okay, so I never shower in the morning. I am a night shower.
Is it because like you don't have the time?
Yeah, I mean I'm already getting up at 4:30. So
right, yeah,
and also like in our line of business before I was sales, like I was gross. You know what I mean? End of the day, covered in pipe oil.
Yep.
So I shower every night. Do people put deodorant on after they shower and they're hanging around their house?
At night? No.
I don't.
No, I mean, what the fuck do you do?
Like you got to let your kids breathe, right? Like you got to.
The reason. Well, first of all, do you use deodorant or antiperspirant?
I use Degree 48-hour thing. What is it? That's probably antiperspirant.
It's probably antiperspirant.
Yeah, what is that?
First of all, antiperspirant is bad for you. It is. Think about it.
I know.
You're like telling your body not to sweat.
So what do you use? Deodorant?
Oh, I use deodorant, yeah. But I'm not like an overly like fucking rank pit guy. You know what I mean?
I'm not either.
Some people like you
disgusting.
fucking some people walk by you and it's like, holy fucking shit, dude. You know, like you can smell the deodorant and the pit.
So if you were
motherfucker
showering,
smells like a cheese, a fucking whiz wit.
So if you were showering after,
if I'm showering at night, I am not putting deodorant on. No way.
Is that a hot take?
I mean, is it?
And then I have
who needs to put deodorant on to go to bed?
That's crazy to me, right?
That's wild. No way.
I mean, and sometimes even if because like now our schedule's so fucked up. You shower when you can get the fuck in there. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Sometimes on the weekends I'll be showering at fucking noon and I don't put deodorant on. And then and I normally never have a problem. It's rare that I can smell myself, A, or B, I'm like, oh fucking Christ. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I find it very weird.
I know some people have like extra sweaty armpits too, like where their shirt is just like fucking stains.
All of Gene's shirts are fucking yellow in the armpit. It don't matter what the color of the shirt is. The shirt is fucking yellow. This dude will fucking sweat at a skating rink. He's fucking drenched. Yeah,
dude, that's how some people are, man.
Disgusting.
It's just in their fucking jeans.
See, I sweat like fat face. You know what I mean? Like I'm fucking face sweater. Like you know. You know when I be putting the work in.
Face and head.
All right. Head's cool. All right, you're gonna brush your teeth and go to bed. What's your order? You have to floss, you have to mouthwash, and you have to brush.
All right. Floss. I floss first, then I will always put the brush under the water first, and then put the toothpaste on, and then brush my teeth, and then rinse my mouth out with water, and then use mouthwash.
Okay. There are people. I floss, and I don't floss. I use floss picks. I don't.
Why
care.
would you? Why would you use mouthwash before you brush your teeth?
People fucking do it, and they make me out to be like I'm the fucking problem.
No, well, that doesn't make any sense. For what? What are you doing?
I don't get it.
Wouldn't you want to brush the shit out first and then
You
fucking
loosen it
rinse
with the fucking toothbrush.
Maybe you could even make a scene for like brushing first and then flossing.
Yeah. I mean, why not?
I don't know.
I mean, eventually, the flossing should never be last, I guess.
Also, why do I wet my toothbrush?
So, it's so funny you say this.
Do you put the water on the toothbrush or on the toothpaste?
9 times out of 10, I will wet the toothbrush. No, I will paste wet my mouth. Like so.
Okay,
So
yeah.
the paste gets the water and then into my mouth. But some days, if I'm tired, which more frequently now, I won't even wet the toothbrush, and I just fucking put that thing in, and it's terrible. And I hate it, and especially if I'm like, high or whatever. I hate it even more. It fucks, but I'm like, I don't want because I'm pissed.
Your gums are just getting fucking Captain Crunched.
No, it's a problem, man. And then I found out that you're not supposed to mouthwash twice a day. It's actually bad for your blood pressure. And there's actual real studies. Swear to God. I'm telling you, I am not a fearmonger. I don't really believe in much of anything. But I went.
Does this have to do with like good bacteria or something?
I have no fucking idea. But this is a true story. People, I swear to you, I went to the doctors and they're like, oh, your fucking blood pressure is high, right? And I'm like, all right, well, I'm fucking fat and all I eat is fucking junk. So it makes sense to me, lady. So then I go back. So like 2 or 3 times. Now, mind you, I'm double mouthwashing. Once in the morning, once at bed, right? I read this article. Okay? No.
Okay.
I go to the doctors and she's like, you need to be on blood pressure medicine. And I said, at 32 years old, and my pressure really wasn't that bad. It's always high, but it's always consistently the same thing, right?
Right.
And I'm like, well, now I'm 33, but like 32 years old, I'm not taking a fucking blood pressure pill for the rest of my life. Not yet, at least. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I know I'm going to be on it, and my whole family's on them. They're
okay, yeah.
That
so
shit
you're
like
destined. You're destined.
Yeah, but not at 30 fucking 3, you know? So then I read that article, okay? Go to the doctors. My blood pressure is what they call normal, right?
That's wild.
So then I go back to the doctors, right? 6-month period. I don't remember what it was for. Blood pressure in the acceptable level.
Wow.
I'm telling you, you can say what you want. You can call it a coincidence or whatever the word is, the quinky dinker. But I am telling you, there's some truth to it, and I think it has to do with like alcohol in your mouthwash, maybe, or like whatever the zero is in that shit. I don't know what it is. I know nothing. Like, listen, I am a garbage pail human. I will be the first person to fucking tell you that.
I need to see that article.
I have to try to.
I just need to know. Yeah. That's crazy.
So and then okay, and then here's the final piece of the puzzle. I go to the dentist, and I go, hey, like I've been fucking mouthwashing. Said my blood pressure was high. I only did it once. Blah blah blah. 4th story, and she goes, you really should only be mouthwashing once a day.
Even the dentist said that.
Yes, and she said there are truths to the blood pressure spike. So, listen, I'm not saying this woman's correct, you know what I mean? But, like, it's all coming up Kenny. Wild. So, I'm just, here I am, just saying.
Listen, the one last thing I will say before we end this fucking marathon,
if you're lucky,
is I hope to God that this manhunt guy isn't on Kenny's mind, because if Kenny wants him dead, he's going to turn up dead tonight.
I'm 2 for 2. I don't want him dead, so he's not going to die.
All right.
Before we end on this, there's 3 possibilities, right?
There's 3 possibilities. Well, no, there's
all of them 4. End with him dead.
Well, not what do you mean?
I think there's 3. 2 of them end with him dead. 3 possibilities. Police get him. They corner him. He's fucking dead. All right, because they're not gonna let this fucking guy. They're not taking a chance with this guy. He embarrassed us.
Well, especially he has a rifle now.
Yeah, exactly. I guarantee you the order. I watch a lot of fucking Scandal. All right, I'm catching up on that show. I guarantee.
Does he have a rifle? Does he
Yeah,
have one?
yeah.
Does he? Are you sure?
It's shoot on sight. It's kill on sight for this guy. The other option is he just fucking kills himself when he's like, I fucking had enough of this. Or when he feels that they're pressing in on him. Like you hear the dogs barking in the distance. You're like, That's
well, yeah, but
he
he has a fucking 22 rifle.
yeah,
which is,
he'll be like this.
it's not exactly the best.
Well, you can get right here for sure.
Yeah, but a 22 is not like a 22 is very like you use that to like shoot a groundhog.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I
it might not
know.
even work.
You don't think that he's not gonna at least try?
He could. I mean, he could do it. He could probably shoot himself in the eyeball or something.
And the third way is he just gets away.
I mean, he might already be away.
I know. I if this guy is like, if he's
Could you imagine if they're doing this for like 5-6 days and they're like, we can't find him, he's not here, and people are like, what?
So that helicopter video that you shared on Twitter was fake.
Wait, which one?
I don't know. The one that someone said looked like a
the night vision one. No, that's fake.
That's fake.
I didn't share it. I commented on it and said you're an I said you're an idiot for sharing fake shit like this. And then Joe Sparrow was like, "Yo, this looks like some shit out of COD."
Yeah, that's right. So this guy is.
So here's the problem with the night vision shit. It doesn't see through trees. So like, if he's hiding in a fucking tree covered, thick ass area. Like some of these troopers were saying they couldn't see each other 5 feet apart inside this brush. So deep, so dense.
And obviously, not that I'm, team fugitive. He has the advantage because he can hear. He'll hear them first.
He has the advantage in multiple ways.
That's what I mean. But the big thing in the woods, he has the biggest advantage because he knows where he's at. In his personal surroundings, he knows where he's at. He hasn't seen a dog. He hasn't seen a cop. So all he has to do is shut the fuck up. The only weird thing is that like the dogs, they're slacking on the union, buddy. They should have found this motherfucker.
Well, they didn't send the dogs like.
Are they 9/11 the dogs? Like, are they sending the dogs out like they did a 9/11?
No, I think they're taking their time. I think they're like pushing. They're pushing.
They're trying. But that's the whole thing. They're shrinking the perimeter, and he might not even be in the perimeter.
Yeah, exactly. They're what it seems like to me, like because I watched this way too much today. I'm fucking like working, and the whole time I had YouTube on the whole fucking day, all day. They're fucking pushing the perimeter from the north and from the east, and they're fucking shrinking that box down and down and down. So the only thing that this dude can do, if he's there, is get caught or flush out. That's their strategy, I think. Oh. And they're thinking it might happen tonight. But he's again got the fucking upper hand. It's gonna rain tonight, dude. When these storms and shit come in, they can't fly these fucking helicopters around. So like,
is he? He's also like,
I think he's got a phone too. That's just like a fucking like conspiracy theory, but I think he's got a phone, and I think he's just turning it off and then turning it back on when he needs to use it, because there's no way that he would understand what the fucking terrain is there with the trees and how deep they are and all that shit. Like, so, there's no fucking way.
Here's the thing. I really need this guy alive because
you need to hear the story.
I need to hear if I honestly, it will be in my top 10 most disappointing things that have happened to me in my lifetime is if I don't know this guy's story. Mostly because it's fucking incredible.
It's wild.
Guys, we're not talking like a day or two. We're talking 13 fucking days. This guy.
Like what is this motherfucker eating, bro?
Well, he stole peaches and I love that in that thing. The first one, they were like, he stole 2 bananas, an apple, and a peach. So I said to Jody at work, I said, if I was him, I'd just go to a gas station and rob the shit out of it and leave.
No, he can't do that because because as soon as he robs anywhere, if there's people there, they will know where he is. The only places that he can rob
Our
is
houses.
are houses that he knows are empty, like during the day. Because if he goes somewhere where there's people, dude, there's so many cops. I can't even tell you how many cops there are. I was over there. It's, I mean, there's like 500 or 600 state troopers there. I'm not even kidding.
So right now is the time to speed on the turnpike.
Yeah, you can fucking go do a $120 on the turnpike right now. You're good to go.
So I guess my point is though is that I don't believe you.
What?
Let me
About
tell
what?
you why. Now I believe that there are probably millions of cops because what other better way to waste my tax dollars than to have these fucking fat fucks looking for this guy? Anyway, surprisingly, I'm pro police. You wouldn't know that after that. He's going into these fucking people's houses in broad daylight, getting caught, and then they still can't get there. Like
That happened one time. That happened
one time is one too many times. He could do it again.
One time. It happened one time though.
What's stopping him from doing it again though?
But the one time it happened is where they got the perimeter set up.
Yeah, allegedly though. Allegedly, he's still in the perimeter.
Well, they don't know for certain if he's in the perimeter now.
They don't even like. There's a. I guess the obviously
He could be dead.
That's what I was just gonna say.
You know, then they're looking for fucking vultures. What the fuck? I don't know.
I mean,
We'll see.
My first move is to. I mean, obviously because of my weight, but like my first move is to try to sustain a fucking long time. But aren't there a bunch of like farms out there though? Like he could be eating corn. I mean, you're not getting much out of it, but it's gonna keep you alive.
Yeah, dude, the fucking farm that we buy from, like the local farm,
right there.
we buy the meat share. It's literally like in every helicopter shot.
Yeah, so
right
like there. I don't know, man. But he's obviously not dead because they have confirmation of him less than 12 hours ago. Now he could be dead. He could be dead right now. But like
I don't see why he would do that, but
I think he does have a phone, right?
He's got to.
I mean, did he just I mean, although he drove to Phoenixville to see if his coworker was there and he wasn't there. So like
so he drove to Phoenixville, supposedly he made contact with his sister who got
she's deported.
Grabbed. She got grabbed by ICE. Now, I think he probably got a phone, at least a fucking burner.
Yeah.
And like I don't know. I think that I don't know, man. I don't know how long he's gonna go. He's got a pair of fucking boots now.
That helps
because he stole those.
Oh, and then my other coworker was like, "Oh, who the hell? How's he getting these boots and clothes? How the hell did they leave it out for him?" I'm like, "Just what? Because he's like 5 foot and 1 pound."
I mean, look out, dude. All you got to do is drive around over there. Everybody's hanging their clothes outside. I'm like, dude, the one thing that you would not do right now is fucking hang your clothes outside. Don't hang your clothes outside. How are the police not saying, don't hang your clothes outside?
Also, you know what?
He
shaved his face and cut his hair.
He completely is clean shaven.
Yeah.
Except for like little patches.
Like you're not just doing that. Someone has to aid and embed.
Well, or he broke into somebody's house while they weren't there and he did it in there. He's playing house.
Who's upstairs shaving?
He's playing house while people were at work.
What if he did like Wet Bandits from Home Alone?
He left the faucets on. Shit. If he did do that, I would hope to God that like the next press conference that they would start calling him the Wet Bandit.
Oh shit, that'd be fucking funny. You know, I also did say to my other group chat, I was like, right now he's like he's kind of notorious, right? If he kills some people along the way, he's gonna get some like, that's gonna be some real cred that people are never gonna forget about. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but like if he does anything, like aggressive, if he does anything aggressive, then they're gonna get more aggressive.
What do you mean?
Like if he kills
someone?
If he tries to kill someone or does, they are going to get way more aggressive with this manhunt.
Got it. So like feds are gonna get in too.
They're already here.
Oh,
The ATF's involved. The FBI is involved.
I can't wait for this to be on Law and Order 2060.
Fuck that. I want a Netflix documentary next year.
Well, did they ever? Yeah, they did that Cosmo one. Remember him?
Yeah, I do remember Cosmo.
So like, and that's what I was telling the group chat. I was like, I mean, like I know,
And
of
that was
Cosmo.
wild, dude. That was a wild fucking story,
That's what
man.
I'm saying. And then he killed people.
It was he did.
Like,
And he buried
them
him on his own. And he buried him on his own fucking family's property.
Listen, people, the way to get rid of someone is pigs. I'm telling you, they eat everything.
Lots of farms out there,
Bro. They eat anything and everything.
Maybe the pigs ate him, and they never find him.
Oh my god! How funny would that be? We're on year 17 of the search.
Everybody thinks he's gone in Brazil. You know, he's fucking got ate by 4 pigs.
Dude, I watched this one video on on the interwebs, and it was this guy, and he's like, "I'm gonna break my number one rule, which is to never go into a pig pen by yourself, because if you fall, they will murder you." Dude, pigs are you can put anything in front of them, and they'll eat it.
I don't know. You watch way too many animal murder videos. You probably watched that one with the tiger, didn't you?
Which one?
The white that white was it white tiger?
What did he do?
The dude was in India. He was being an idiot. He like jumped into the cage.
Oh yeah, I watched that. Yeah, that was a snow leopard.
And a tiger, and was it? And it just fucked with him. Like,
oh no, I know which one you're talking about. That's a lion. That one was a lion. He had like
it looked like a tiger.
The one I just watched was he had like his leg in the fucking cage, and the tiger was just.
Oh no, that's different. This is like
up.
This was like one of those like open cages where like you're up, like you have to jump down a big wall to get in.
Oh, okay,
yeah. An idiot, fucking idiot.
Well, it's like that lady in the Pittsburgh Zoo dropped her child in the fucking African dog exhibit.
Yeah, like what are you doing?
Do you know how many African dogs are in that exhibit? 50.
Too many.
50. And she sued the zoo and she won the lawsuit.
I don't even know what to say about that.
Do they kill all those dogs, or they're just like, well?
No, they can't.
Right?
Oh, I guess they can. I guess they could. They could.
Do they transfer them out of the district? They're like, all right, Frank and Lola, you're going to Cincinnati.
Oh my god!
I'm serious.
All right, it's time to hit the stop button.
Wicca.
Hey, listen. So Kenny, your prediction on the Birds? Yes or no?
I think they lose.
Close one.
Yeah, I don't know. 30 or 24.
34-24. I'm seeing like a 38-31.
Yeah.
I think they just get outslung, honestly. I think the Vikings are going to score.
It's also one of them games that like I don't even know how you bet it. You can't. I mean,
I'll tell you how you bet it. You go on DraftKings and you take the early 7 points.
No, they up to the 10 because they're not dumb no more.
No, it's 7. No, it's 7 for Thursday night.
Right
I already
now?
bet it. I already took it.
What, the Eagles?
No.
Vikings?
There's no value on the Eagles. You got to bet the money line.
I know, but thank God I should have did the fucking Jets last night. Fuck.
You can get the Vikings money line right now on DraftKings at plus 240 on the early go up 7 cash out bet, and you can put 100 on it.
You can do 100 now.
Yeah.
Well,
so let Kenny stew on that. Anyway, we will see you next week. We've been on this podcast for over 2 hours. Kenny, this might be a record for us.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, someone just texted me, I'm going to kill myself. This is fun.
Is it? What?
Gene, and it's about Taylor Swift and
That is insanely on time.
Oh, shit. All right. I have had enough of this.
All right, hold on a second.
Yeah,
I wanted to look something.
Yeah.
I wanted to see what episode this was for us, because I think this is like approaching a milestone episode for us. and I wanted to try to find that before we go. Where are we?
Fucking
This
cheese.
is number 90.
Oh,
Episode 90
we're about to hit the century mark, boo boo.
for the old Love and Peen podcast. So this is a record though, 2 hours. Fucking A. All right. Listen, if you made it this far, you're the
kudos.
best fan.
Actually,
you're the best fan we have.
Hit us
probably.
up because I'd like to shake your hand.
Yeah, seriously. Tell us if you make it this far, because you're a legend.
The key word here you have to text us or DM us is Kenny has a big sack. If you send that to us, we'll know that you've made it this far.
Kenny has a big sack. Keyword. All right, that's enough.
Key
Go
phrase.
Birds.
Key phrase. Go Birds, baby.
Bye.
E. G. L. E. S. Eagles.